Welcome to the Wammo Gonzo podcast. We are live on May 7th, 2025, coming to you with episode 148. We are back with 148. We are here. We had some time off because Cam was on vacation. We have got a lot to talk about this week. I mean, a lot. We are coming in with so much information. You might have a headache after this podcast. So take your Advil, get your water, maybe a sweet treat, and get ready to listen. All right. So, again, welcome back to the viewers and the listeners. We've had a lot happening in these past several weeks. Again, Cammy was on vacation. We'll get Cammy's corner out of the way, and then we'll float away.
I'm cooking.
All right. So the cruise was wild. I was pretty much just calling random old people James all the time.
James.
All the workers on a cruise ship are foreign. They are all from like third world countries. I
never even thought about that.
There was not one white worker on the cruise. They are all foreign. And they all have the country of origin where they came from, kind of like a tag on
It's kind
them.
of a
like
vibe.
an all-star game.
Yeah, it was wild. So like
All-star
every like I even saw a real Panjeet. I saw La Panjeet.
Was he from India?
I don't know. I didn't check his country of origin.
I thought it was on his tag.
But like I tell you what, again, went on a cruise, went to out of Lauderdale, right? So took a flight down to Tampa, and you're thinking Tampa's on the other side of Florida from Lauderdale. I'm like, no shit. My girlfriend's parents, they live in the Tampa area. So we went and stayed with her parents for like 2 days. Then we drove 4.5 hours, which is like, for you Wammo Gonzo Ohioers, is literally like from Cincinnati to Cleveland. Mm-hmm. So we drove like Cincinnati to Cleveland, like Tampa to Lauderdale, to the cruise, right? We get on the cruise, you go through this like giant port. It's like Port of Miami, and like you like have to show them your birth certificate and all this stuff, and then you like send your luggage away, like it's like I want to say like checking in your bag out for an airplane. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so we go on the cruise. They make you do your safety measure. And have you guys ever been on a cruise?
No, sir.
Yeah, this is my first one. Yeah, my first one ever. So like, you get on and they take your baggage, and then you go do the security or like safety protocol. So it's like, all right, if the ship's going Titanic, this is where you meet.
Meet in the water. It's
So
a life
like,
jacket.
Yeah, it was like C-20 was our section, which was just under one of the safety boats labeled C-20.
Dang.
So it's like, this is where you're going to go.
Only the women and children get a boat. Man, fuck you.
So we got done with that. And then so the entire time, then everybody migrated to the top of the deck. Like you could get in your room, but you didn't have luggage yet.
Damn.
Like, because your luggage took some time.
Where's it coming from?
Like they got that stuff in giant like crates, and they're just like forklifting it onto the ship, constantly. Because there's like 3,500 people, I think, on a cruise ship.
Quite
you know
a
what
bit.
I mean? Yeah, there's a lot. So then like we go to the top deck, which is the 12th deck, and the 13th deck, which was like the pool area. They got like the track around the pool. They got multiple bars, different little pools areas and stuff, like a giant flat screen TV. And there's just live music playing. They're playing music. Dang. It's a party, right? It's the sailing away party is what they call it. And so like we go up, we're getting ready for that and stuff. And, the sailing away party starts happening. We start leaving the port. My girlfriend's pissed because they still didn't bring our luggage to the room. They didn't end up bringing our luggage till like 7 p.m. So it was long after the fucking sailing away party because we were pissed. We didn't bring our bathing suits. We were just in our her mother made shirts for the entire family because it was like her whole family that came. So there was like 14 of us or something.
Jesus.
So she made like shirts for each of us. Mine was like most likely to exercise while on vacation. They like capped on me. Oh yeah, a little bit. But so like my girlfriend's pissed. We didn't get our swimsuits or nothing.
What time was the going away party?
When they left at like 5 o'clock or something like that.
They're like, you'll get your luggage when you get it.
Oh, literally, that's exactly. Be happy. And like we kept going back down to our room in our hallway and checking for the luggage, and like ours literally took all the way until like 7:15. It was stupid.
2 hours. That ain't
But like
bad.
the going away party was crazy, right? The sailing away party, because like I never really get much anxiety anymore, even though I used to be addicted to anxiety medication, right? Xanax. So, like, I don't get much anxiety anymore. But, like, during the sailing away party, it was crazy as shit. Like, so that's like Lauderdale, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I had mad anxiety when I started to realize we're actually going to sea. I was like, oh shit, like we're actually leaving. Like, I was like,
it's a cruise for real.
Yeah. So, like,
bro, that shit
everyone's
is so
just getting
loud.
fucked.
Yeah.
Oh my. So like, it was loud as shit. You'll hear the horn blow last minute.
That shit would
Listen
give
to the
me
horn.
anxiety, just the sound.
Like,
people having panic attacks and just loud music.
And so, like,
horns.
the first night, I mean, everyone got trashed, but like, I got up there to dance for one song, and yeah, this is our podcast, so I can show this. You know, we got out. You know I had to do the Trump dance for the YMCA. Democrats were shaking their heads at me and shit. Republicans were like giving me the thumbs up to doing that shit. I was like, yeah. It was great. But so like that going away party, I had mad anxiety because I literally seen we were leaving land. I was like, bro, this don't sit right with me because I don't leave land. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
What
I'm
if
land
land
is all we back type shit. Like,
land is all we got.
I got scared for real. So like settled down. So like how your cruise operates, right, is like, so you know there's free food, right? You got like a buffet that's like open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's like go eat whatever the fuck you want any time of the day. You know, they got everything: chicken fingers, burgers, hot dogs. You know,
I'll just be eating
soup,
if I wasn't
salads,
hungry.
anything you could imagine, right? They got
Just eating, just grabbing shit for no
just
reason.
grabbing for no reason.
I'm bored.
Right? Yeah.
Might as well.
So then
It's
they
here.
also had a Sorrento's pizza,
Damn.
which was like 24/7 pizza. Which is like whenever you want a slice, just come get a pizza.
Diabetic cruise ship.
Oh yeah. So then like they also had an all-you-can-eat taco bar on the pool deck too, and then the other free restaurant was they had a main dining room which is 3 floors high, and like the staircase in it kind of looked like the Titanic. It was creepy as fuck. But like in the main dining room, you had your set dining time with your party. So ours was like 7:15. And every night you go there, you had the same waiter, nice guy named Najee.
What can I do for you, Najee?
Oh, so Najee, man, he, you know, it was cool as shit. Like they had nice deluxe meals. I'm talking like steaks every night, shrimp cocktail, crab cakes, fucking oysters, like whatever you wanted, right? And you could order as much of it as you wanted. So like I got like 3 shrimp cocktails.
Bring
one
out
night,
another
crab. Yeah, for real. That's how it is.
Keep
He's like,
coming.
yes, sir. And like, dude, they just keep bringing it. So like, dude, one night I had like fucking 3 shrimp cocktails, 1 crab cake, fucking 2 things of salmon, like just eating. And dessert, as much as you wanted the different desserts, coffee, you know what I mean? Just kept going. So that was pretty wild for me because I've never got to experience that. It was like a 3-course meal every night.
How much weight did you gain?
I gained like 10 pounds on that motherfucking cruise.
What were them poops looking
Oh,
like?
there were some poops. So we get into
How
that,
many days
though.
did you exercise?
Oh, on the cruise itself? Like twice. Yeah, it was hard to balance out.
I'll bet.
And once I got sunburned, I'm like, game over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Game over. And so, like, so we went to 3 different places, right? So the first place was Grand Cayman. We did like a swimming with the stingrays and swimming with the starfish. And so, like, we went to Grand Cayman. We got off the boat. You had to take a boat to Grand Cayman's port because they don't have a port built in Grand Cayman yet. And then we went and did the excursion, was what they call it. And that was like a super long-ass boat ride to a sandbar out in the middle of the ocean where the stingrays just naturally swim around. And, like, so that was cool. But then after that, then we went to the other, like, Starfish Point, and we got to, like, hold starfish. There were starfish just everywhere around this island. And so we got back. We walked around through the little town, and then I saw my first Cuban cigar shop. Because in Grand Cayman and Jamaica, you know, everywhere else except America, they sell Cubans. They sell fucking Cubans like they're hotcakes. So I walked in. I bought a couple Cubans. I was like, this is pretty cool. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to smoke a Cuban cigar. And so we got back
charge
on.
you for a Cuban?
Shit, I think it was like $24 a piece. They were expensive. And that was the cheap ones.
That was worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Romeo y Juliet.
Yep. So we got back from that. Then after that, we went to Jamaica. the following day, they got us from Grand Cayman to Jamaica in one night. Because then you had some sailing days too, where like the boat was strictly at sea, and so we went to Jamaica, and that was sweet as fuck. We did an excursion where we got off at the port of Falmouth, and we had to take an hour and a half bus ride. Not just like a school bus. It was a nice like charter bus. AC, nice seats. All the way to a place called like Rio, Jamaica or somewhere. Ocho Rio.
Damn.
And we did this like river fall climb.
River.
It was like it was a
eighth-
natural like
eighth
river
river.
spring, and it was coming down. It was like a waterfall, and we climbed all the way up it. It was sweet. It was super cool. My girlfriend fell like twice. I felt bad
She
for her.
fell what?
She fell twice doing it.
She
yeah,
fell out off that shit.
Oh, I got a couple pictures.
What does
of
that
it.
mean?
Like she fell.
Fell doing what?
Slip.
climbing that shit.
Oh, climbing.
Oh
slippery.
yeah, like
There's,
see,
like,
they made
rocks.
us hold hands for the first part of the shit. They wanted us to hold hands the whole way up. It just wasn't happening. So like this is the first part, which was sweet. It like goes into the ocean.
St. Anne.
I see it's like just a bunch of Jamaicans everywhere. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
That ain't no beach water. park.
No, that ain't no Kings Island. So you know what I mean?
Soap City.
You kept climbing up it and
Coney
stuff like
Island.
that. It was sweet. It was like me standing in the motherfucker. And then, yeah, you just kept climbing up it. He's like,
How many people fell?
oh, I'm sure a ton. So I'll keep skipping through. I want to find the picture of my girlfriend slipping and falling. They like caught her ass and shit like that. She's like, "You motherfucker." It's like I gotta take a picture of that. That's hilarious. You know what I mean? It's hilarious. But like, yeah, you just kept climbing up it, dude. There's this nice little spring inside like the
Damn.
thing too.
What if you get stuck and they forget about you?
Nah, there's so many people that were coming up it. It was cool. It was really cool. So then after that too on Jamaica, before we did a snorkel where we got to snorkel in the coral reef, stuff like that, and they were
They
driving
do
this
a-
boat. Then they were of course giving out free rum and free like what's the Jamaican beer called? Red Stripe.
Red Stripe. That's some good
they
shit.
were giving out free Red Stripe. It was
Damn.
beautiful. I mean, the water there was just gorgeous.
Tastes like
Kind of some
Budweiser.
rain coming in there. But like, man,
They
Jamaica
do a
is a-
roll call when they get everyone back. Like, is everyone here?
Yeah, because you got to
Not
scan your
leaving.
sea pass to get off the boat, and you got to
Sea
scan
pass.
it back on so they know who's out and who's not. But like Jamaica is a very poor country. I mean, just I mean, I can just
Colombia is
Look at
South
this.
America. They just see the charter bus rolling through. Looks like Florida.
bro, it's just poverty in that motherfucker. I mean, like oh, somebody's
Dang.
house.
Hmm.
I mean, it was just crazy. So I've never experienced that, but it was just really cool to think about. Like, damn, I'm legit in Jamaica right now.
Wagwan.
So I tried a Jamaican energy drink, you know, and some jerk chicken there. I didn't try this yet. This is called Lucasade. It's like
Lucas.
Luke.
That's what it sounded like.
Anything to make a dollar.
Like Lucas said, he would sell this shit or something.
So I tried this one. It was
46
called
milligrams of caffeine.
Boom. I tried this one energy drink. It was called Boom.
Does it
right?
got sugar in it?
I'm
Let's
sure
see.
it does.
Break it down.
So I tried this one in Jamaica. It was called Boom, and this was like a Red Bull, but
I don't
even
see sugar.
crazier. It tasted like
Boom?
Red Bull, but even crazier.
Damn.
So this one I brought back. Lucas said Nate said he's heard of it before. He's seen it on like a Twitch streamer or something.
Damn.
We're gonna all try this shit right now.
Straight in the mason jar.
Bro, how clean are the mason
They're
jars?
clean.
This one smells like an Oreo milkshake.
I used to make overnight oats in them.
Overnight oats.
That's what they smell like. We're gonna try this stuff.
Trinidad and Tobago. It doesn't say. Oh, sugars. Yeah, a little
Orange
bit.
flavor.
Not much.
Yeah,
Yep, orange.
we're gonna try this
Live
We're
on
about
the
to lift
pod.
off.
live on the pod.
Taste
Lucas
test.
said,
About to lift
brought
off.
this back in my fucking.
Pull up
check-in
that
bag.
orange, cuz.
Dang, smells different.
Damn, I hope they can't see it, but they will. The cat wants a little splash.
Give it a
Need
little.
some energy.
He is. What the fuck? Back. Back.
Back.
Give him a splash.
I think
Damn.
that's about like
We pulling up orange right now. I'll take some of that little shot of orange.
Brain and body energy. Lucasade.
I don't know if I'm smelling the bottle or the drink. I think it's the orange. Damn,
Yeah,
that
that's the
shit's
orange.
good. It's like some tangerine.
Hey,
It's not too strong. I like it.
Yeah,
It's
it
like-
doesn't overpower you.
Yeah.
We should all just take shots with it.
contains 43 milligram of caffeine. So this one don't have much in it.
Not too much.
It's like a perfect amount.
About as much as a Diet Coke. Maybe a little less.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got that energy, whatever energy is.
Lucasade.
I don't know what energy is, but
Paid $4 for this, so I was like, damn, I'm gonna try it.
$4 US.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How big is this? 360. So for the full bottle, it has 970 kJs of energy.
KJ.
What is Can we get a chat GPT on this?
KJ's
What are-
probably gonna be a MG.
What are kJs of
I feel
energy?
it already. I'm tweaking. My name, what's going on?
Aside from that, you got the
How many kJs?
978 kJs. I'd like to know what kJs are. Kilojoules, maybe?
Kilojoule.
That sounds right.
Damn.
We're learning.
Kilojoules.
There we go. What's AI think? Is that a lot? Is that a little?
It's asking kilojoules of caffeine.
It's energy. We don't know what it is.
Energy.
It just says energy. Like, yeah, get a drop of energy.
So if you're asking how much is 978 kJ of caffeine, it's a bit of a category error, like asking how much distance is 5 pounds.
Damn, we're about to start tripping now.
Bro, watch there
It's
be
not
some, like,
caffeine,
Jamaican
though. It
shit
just
in
says
this.
KJ.
Watch
Or,
there
I mean,
be
it
like,
just says energy.
watch
It's not
they be like
caffeine.
lacing the Taurus with this shit.
I don't know.
We're about to cross-reference
It's just like a
this real
mystery
quick.
amount.
Did I say how many?
978 kJs.
978.
That's pretty good.
But that was Chat GPT. That wasn't Grokky.
Man, I don't fuck with Grok no more for real.
Dang.
It's about 234. That's calories.
Yeah, see, it's like a different. It's not even.
KJ.
What's the substance?
Just says energy.
Get your energy here.
Bro,
All right.
I'm telling you,
I'm
you're
kinda-
gonna be up till
I
5
might
a.m.
be up like limitless pill type shit. Bradley Cooper.
Them Jamaicans are wild too.
So a can of Red Bull has about 460 kJ. So this has about double of a can of Red Bull.
Damn.
Protein shake might have 978 kJ. But it's a mix of protein, carbs, and a little fat.
Damn.
You gotta look at the bottom. Now, I'm gonna go extra hard. You guys can keep talking here, but let me take a photo. Let me chat GPT. Not of
No,
that.
he needs like that.
Yeah, we're gonna like... It's
Translate this into English.
It will. It'll tell me everything I need to know. Sometimes you gotta do that. I had this guy at work get a washer and dryer. He's like, I don't know what type of plug this is. I'm like, go tell ChatGPT to look it up for you. I'm like, take a picture. And he's like, nah, shit, figured it out. So I had to fuck with him a little bit.
Like this AI shit is crazy.
Dude, people get scared when you say AI. They're like, the aliens are taking over. The robots are taking our jobs. Main energy substances: glucose syrup with sugar, sucrose, table sugar, orange juice from concentrate, add some natural sugars. Basically, it's just sugar. It also has 43 milligrams of caffeine, about half a cup of coffee. This is a high sugar energy drink designed to give a fast energy boost. Not much else in it. No fat, protein, or fiber. So there you go. Contains about 56.6 grams of sugar, so that's quite a bit.
Damn.
There you go.
KJ.
So KJ is basically K-cal in English. 230 K-cal.
Damn.
I don't know what that means.
Pretty fucking wild.
Just like calories.
What's a K-cal? Like 1,000 calories? That would fuck me up.
No, it's just calories. I don't know what the K stands for, but it's just like
It has the same amount of calories as a Snickers bar or 2 slices of toast with jam. So there you go. Anyways.
So, we got through with Jamaica. Had another sailing day after Jamaica. It's where you're just strictly on the cruise. That fucker's sailing.
how was it like just on the water, like without your phone and shit like that?
It was all right. Yeah, there's so much shit
You
there
didn't
to
have
keep
reels.
occupied.
You had to like look
didn't
at
have to
the
scroll
sky.
read.
Well, that's where I fucked up. I dropped like almost a band at the casino in that motherfucker.
I knew it was coming. Dropped. I thought you were gonna
So-
say on Wi-Fi, but it was
I'll tell you, a cruise is a bad place for a gambling addict.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to have $1 to gamble. And you're like, what do you mean you don't have to have $1 to gamble?
Damn. Where do they advance?
So you know
paying
when you plug your card in at a casino and it's like promo
Jeez.
bounce,
He fucking gambled on the room.
you can just charge it to the room in that motherfucker.
Bro, they rape motherfuckers with that shit. I already know it. Some fucking Jim Job and Doug fucking went up in there, fucking $30,000 to the room. I already know it, bro. Someone's like, "What the fuck did you do?" Jeez. Well, I'm not surprised you spent the grand, but at least it was just a grand national.
Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't bad, but I mean, I knew it going in. That casino was tight as fuck. I mean, I hit a couple times on some slots, but I'll tell you, when I was going through it, I was about 500 down on slots. I took
Damn.
another 100 out, like
Bro,
charging
what do you
it to the
think
room.
like the payout ratio on those fuckers
Horrible. Horrible. So I took $100 though when I was down 500 and flipped that to 575
Damn.
on blackjack and roulette. But
Should've
then
kept
again,
it.
I fucking
are? Gambler mind.
kept gambling.
I won once.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win again.
I like was cool for that night, and the next night hit. I was like, shit.
Like, shit,
Started
I'm bored.
Yeah,
You
for
were
real.
itching, like, get a free hot dog.
I mean, I
now
went to
what?
like a comedy show on the boat, which was great because it was a black guy.
Damn.
And I'm telling you, he was doing some great racist jokes.
There you go. Racist against the whites, I assume.
Oh yeah. So that was great. They had some game shows and shit like that.
Damn.
I participated
Fucking
in one of them.
Jeopardy on that bit.
I participated in one of them. It was hilarious. I got up there and it was like a category of different songs. So it was like name songs from the 90s, name songs from cartoon shows, name songs from like movies. And so like I got up there. I stayed down till about like the third or fourth contestant. Then I got eliminated. But I was like, I got up there. Was like, oh, I got the crowd geeking. And my girlfriend didn't get a picture of the crowd. But there's probably at least like 200 people.
Holy shit. Why were you saying SpongeBob?
Yeah,
Like, that was the answer?
yeah, it was like name songs from
a pineapple
cartoons.
under the sea?
Yeah, and I was like cruise theme.
Damn.
SpongeBob. Yeah,
Bikini bottom.
so that was all right. I mean, of course, they always had the food. We laid out on the pool deck a couple days, got the tan on. But man, I tell you what, we hit a problem the second of the last night. The second of the last night was a bitch. I'm laying in bed. And like they were doing 19 and a half knots an hour in that boat. And if you look up GPT, how much a single knot is of
19 and a
speed?
half knots.
yeah, and how much a single knot is of speed is
Ernest
like a mile and a
Hemingway.
half.
Really?
Yeah. So like them motherfuckers were pushing. Second to last night, getting us to Coco Cay. And yeah, look how much a single knot is. I think it's like 1.2.
So 19 and a half knots converts to
20 something miles per hour.
22 miles per hour. That's not too fast.
So, but on a cruise ship, that's fast as shit.
I guess so.
The rest of the cruise, we were only going about 9.5 knots. So that second of the last night, I'm feeling that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I knew
You're
it was
laying
coming.
in bed, you feel that fucker going.
I knew it
I
was
started to get
coming.
lightheaded and sick.
Did
And
they
then
sell those patches on the boat?
They give them to you for free if you need them. Yeah. And so my girlfriend comes out of the restroom. She's like, "Babe, it won't flush." I'm
Oh,
like,
shit. How
"Oh,
did I knew it had something
Bro.
to do with the toilet.
bro." I'm like, "You're fucking kidding me." I'm like, "You're fucking kidding me." She's like, "And I pooped."
Just to add it on top. And it wasn't a regular poop. It was a cruise ship
It was
shit.
a cruise ship shit. So I'm like, oh, fuck. So I go down to the front desk. I'm like, hey, the toilet's not working. They're like, oh, maintenance is already well aware. That entire side of the ship and that portion on that 6th floor, 7th floor, 8th floor, 9th floor, 10th floor, toilets ain't working.
Enjoy your poop, piss in the toilet or the
They
sink.
got a crew of the third world country motherfuckers broke a piece of the wall out.
Damn.
They got a machine grinding and shit like pumping,
Fuck.
pumping. Because
It was clogged all the way up to the 6th floor.
I tell you what, that fucker was broken for like 7 hours. I go down a couple hours later while they're working on it. It's loud as fuck. I'm like, I asked him, I was like, what's going on?
There's
They're like,
obviously a public restroom, right? You guys
there
can
are,
share.
there are, right? But it's way down the hall. You know what I mean? You're fucking deep down the hall on these rooms.
Better
I
than-
asked the guys like, "What's going on?" They're like, "Oh, somebody obviously flushed baby wipes or tampon
cool.
down the thing, and it clogged the whole
Mm-hmm. One
system for
tampon will
everybody."
do it.
Yeah, and I was walking to go to the front desk. Then after I talked to like the supervisor that was in the hallway, this mom comes walking up with their kids and shit, and she's like, "What's going on?" Like, you know, hot milf. You know
he
what I
had
mean?
to answer that like 20,000 times that night.
I literally said to the lady, the hot MILF walking down the hall, I was like, oh, they said some kid flushed a stuffed animal down the toilet. She's like,
fuck.
oh my God. Call the
Spreading
ambulance.
misinformation.
Yeah, just fucking with people. That's what you do on the cruise. There's so many people. Like, there were little kids and shit. I was like,
Brush just tweaking out of boredom. Like, I don't got Wi-Fi. Gotta do something.
so like I went to the front desk and you know I told him I was in like a New York accent. You know I was like,
Damn.
hey, I was like,
New accent every
I was like,
day.
my fiance, she got a medical condition. You know, she got to be up through the night urinating frequently. I was like, well, this ain't gonna work, man. I was like, you know, she can't keep walking all the way down the hall to the buffet. Or, you know,
Damn.
you guys got to figure it out. Yeah. He's like, okay, hold on. He like went back in the offices of the fucking front desk. Talked to his manager, came out. He's like, we can offer you a different room, but you're gonna have to move your own luggage. It's like, that's fine, just whatever you gotta
Damn.
do. So they put us in a new room, fucking on the other side or whatever, down the hall, and yeah, got us into another room.
The toilet was good.
Yeah, it was fine. That one was cool because I guess it was in a different sector of the ship, so it was like,
Different pipeline.
yeah, it was crazy as fuck. Man, but it was so fucked though. I was like, oh, this is horrible. You know what I mean? So the biggest complaints I had though, we got back, everything was good. You know, that ship got back at like 6 a.m. I mean, we also, before that, the last night, we got to Coco Cay, which is like Royal Caribbean's private resort. You know, we were there all day long, and there's like different parts of the resort you can go to. I seen, you know, they got like a $1,500 cabana you can rent. You know, it comes with like a cooler of water and stuff in your own bed.
Damn.
Oh,
Stole it.
oh hell yeah! I stole that motherfucker. We waited on that motherfucker.
Stole the cabana.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, it was nice. It was like a nice bed. You know what I mean? We.
Did the cooler have something?
Oh yeah, we got free water. You know, water. Yeah, courtesy water. Oh yeah, it was great. So we chilled out for like 2 hours in the cabana. Her mom comes walking up. And she didn't know we were in the cabana. You know what I mean? Because these are all like rented out. People paid like $1,500 for these things. And so her mom comes up. She's messing with her mom. She's like, "Hello." Her mom's like, "How the fuck did you get in one of these things?" She's like, "It was just open. No one was here." She's like, "You better not." I was like, "No, it's cool. People are already gone. It's like 2 hours left today. They're probably already back on the ship. Like, it's good." But that was nice. You know what I mean? But we got back into port. You know, it was a good cruise. You know, we the rest of the day, or the rest of the time, you know, we spent some time down in Florida. We went to Disney Springs the day we got off the boat. So like Disney
Coca-Cola?
Springs, yeah, Coca-Cola. Disney Springs is like it used to be called Downtown Disney. But it's like all these shops and restaurants and things like that. And so we went to like a nice steakhouse for $10 burgers. I bought everyone's burger, you know, courtesy. And then after that, we went to the Coca-Cola world, and we went up on the roof, and we tried all these different Coca-Cola drinks from around the world. And man, Beverly from Italy, never tried that again. That was like the worst drink I've ever tasted in my life. Like it's like dog. Beverly from Italy, look it up. Beverly from Italy. Pull it up on the TV or something. I don't know.
Put it on the TV.
Yeah, Beverly from Italy. Worst drink you'll ever drink in your entire life.
What's it taste like?
Bro, it's clear. It looks like it's sparkling water, but it's supposed to be a palate cleanser from Italy.
That's probably why it doesn't taste good.
Oh my God. It does not taste like sparkling water nor club soda. It like tastes like throw up.
Extremely bitter with a slightly citrusy herbal taste.
Dude, it is horrible.
So it's a Coke product?
Yes.
From Italy?
Yes. Dude,
It's a kind of meme drink now. People try it as a dare because the bitterness is so surprising.
Oh my God, it is horrible. That stuff really fucked me up.
I kind of want to taste
Is this what
it.
they had?
Yeah. And they had different ones of those. But it was cool. You got to scan a little QR code and you got to like read each one from where around the world they were. So that was really cool. You know
Club
what I mean?
Cool in Epcot at Disney World.
Mm-hmm. But then
World
after
of
that,
Coca-Cola in Atlanta.
But then we also went to this place both my siblings recommended called Gideon's Bakehouse, or Bake Shop or something like that. Yeah, Gideon's Bakehouse. They have like the world's best chocolate chip cookies. They were so good.
That Coke is called an
look at
aperitif.
those.
Oh yeah, look at them. Nate, look at the chocolate chip one right there to the left.
Come
Yeah.
on, baby.
Oh my, Tyler, look at that.
It's like a pizza with poop on it.
Bro, I mean that fucker's this big too. I mean,
They
like,
got an Oreo one.
oh my God, it was so good. We saved it for the next night and ate it for dessert the next night. I mean, that's how big it
That
was.
looks good.
You can see a picture right there with the Gideons. They got their thumb on it.
That fucked that.
Right there, right out front. It's in downtown Disney. It was a cool experience. It really, truly was. But, yeah, so the cruise was great. We got back. I took an extra day off of work other than what I requested because I was like, I just need a poop day.
Poop day.
Yeah, just to kind of get your dick right. You know what I mean? After, like, traveling.
You're not
and
trying to
shit.
deal with addicts first day back.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't going to happen. I got back. My girlfriend was like, I'm taking off tomorrow. You're taking off tomorrow. I was like, that's cool. We had a poop day. We woke up, had bagels and cereal. You know what I mean? Went got like a little
Ice cream.
yeah, from Dee's Dairy Bar down on 52. You know, we got. Like,
I saw that. I
cheeseburger
was
there.
like, is Cameron back? And it
Yeah.
said like Dairy Bar. I'm
Yeah.
like, he's back. Rich.
Yeah. Got that. Then we went to Bob Evans for dinner. Just had a poop night. We watched United '93.
Damn.
Kristen didn't know about because Kristen was asking me. She was like, well, I don't know why. We're on the plane on the way back, and we flew Frontier, cheap airline. But she was like, the guy next to me just kept checking his stocks during the entire flight,
You gotta do it.
and she was like, it was kind of weird. I was like, he probably wasn't checking his stocks, and she's like, what do you mean? I was like, he's probably an air marshal. She's
Damn.
like, what's an air marshal?
She just saw the
Bro, yeah, I was like,
stocks.
I was like, what an air marshal is, babe, is like ever since 9/11, there's always an undercover cop pretty much on every
Damn.
plane that you just don't know about. And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, ever since 9/11, they issued that shit where you got an air marshal on almost every domestic flight across
Almost
the
every.
U.S. And you'll never know that there was one on your plane because they're in civilian clothes. They just look like a normal passenger. And she's like, really? She didn't understand. She's not good with history.
What the fuck's United 93?
It's about the flight that crashed into Pennsylvania during 9/11. It was the one that the
Oh.
Americans took back over the plane.
Damn.
They beat the fuck out of them terrorists. We're
Taliban.
taking the plane back. By the
Damn.
time they took the plane back, right into a field in Pennsylvania.
Well,
But they took it back.
better than the White House.
Exactly, because that's where it was aiming for. That's where that one was aiming for. But I showed that film to her last night. We rented it on Amazon, and talks about the two that took off from Boston, Logan, that hit the World Trade Center, the one that flew out of D.C. that hit the fucking Pentagon, and then
I don't think it hit the Pentagon, did it?
yeah, one hit the Pentagon, two
I
hit the
don't think
World
so.
Trade Center, and then
I think only 2 hit the World Trade Center.
two hit the World Trade Center, one hit the Pentagon.
What, barely?
Yeah. And then one fucking, again, was heading for the White House from Newark, New Jersey. And they crashed into a field in Pennsylvania.
Dang.
But, I explained to her the whole thing. I was like, that's why TSA is so strict. said back in the 90s, it wasn't like that. Before then, it wasn't like that. I said, that's why. Ever since 9/11, it changed the world. I had to explain it to her. You know what I mean? But it was good. It was good.
Hit the Pentagon, killed 125 inside the building. Hit the west.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call that? The western side.
Exactly. So I kind of explained it all to her because she didn't really understand.
She thought he was checking his stocks.
Mm-hmm. Like, that was probably an air marshal next to her.
Was she not next to you?
She was right next to me. I had the window seat. She had the middle. So, great time. I got a tan on me. I'm going to try to keep the tan. Just phenomenal. Phenomenal vacation all around. Very blessed to have gone. But today was a good day back. Today was a great day back. I think the poop day yesterday was needed. To just lay around in bed all day, watch movies, nap, take it easy. Because I feel very happy to be back. But like this type of refreshment I needed. You know what I mean? It just was very much needed. But Cameron's Corner.
I don't think there's anything official about the secret flyer or the marshal you were talking about. I think that might be some like folklore.
What about air marshals?
Mm-hmm.
They're on every plane almost.
I don't know about like a secret passenger, like an undercover.
They don't wear it like a cop, like a sheriff outfit.
Exactly.
No, they just wear undercover clothes.
I don't see anything about undercover. There's no credible evidence to suggest undercover law enforcement, secret flyer, marshal.
Fate's looking at it right now.
Shit. What's the name of them?
Federal Air Marshal. Yeah, see? On commercial flights.
Yeah, they're not on every flight, but
It keeps telling me there's no verified evidence.
their deployments are generally kept confidential.
Uh-huh.
They're deployed on select commercial flights to
Do they
provide
sit in
deterrence
passenger seats though?
to potential threats and protect passengers and crew.
Mm-hmm.
Are they undercover, does it say?
Yeah, they wear civilian clothing.
They're authorized to carry firearms, make arrests,
Mhm.
and use force when necessary.
Yeah, chat's
Yeah, I've
telling
always
me.
known about air marshals.
Yeah, but I don't know that they're undercover.
Yeah, they are. They wear civilian clothes on domestic flights. That's like some fucking
Yeah,
Call
man.
of Duty shit.
It's probably training.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it was so hard for them to find that.
Mm-hmm.
The FAMs, or the Federal Air Marshals.
Mm-hmm. Real people.
Well, there you go.
So, we get back to Cincinnati. A lot's been happening in this damn city.
Not much, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did get some Krispy Kreme, too, in Florida. That was good.
Oh, was the hot sign on?
So, it was funny. The first morning we were heading down to Lauderdale from Tampa, we went to one. Listen to this shit. They had a glazer machine inside the Krispy Kreme, but they glazed day-old donuts from the factory. They didn't have a whole machine. So we got them, and they were dog shit. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Damn.
So we're on our way back after fucking going to Disney Springs, heading back towards Tampa after the cruise. And then fucking my girlfriend's stepdad seen Krispy Kreme, and he fucking whipped over 2 lanes and went to that motherfucker and bought us a dozen right off the press with the hot sign. They were great. He was like, it was funny when he spun over 2 lanes of traffic. He was like, he's like, it's like that Family Guy video with the Asian. And they pull over like, good luck! Whatever. Like,
Dude, it's been a good... Since I've gotten a hot
oh, my God.
Krispy Kreme, it's been...
That was great.
It's had to be like at least 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just get the
Phenomenal.
plain glaze, though.
I ain't got
You
the
gotta
beach
get the
smile
best.
location. That's what you got to get.
It just melts in your mouth.
I don't know, bro. I like icing, though.
They did have one in... Where? Oh,
Beach Mod.
when I went down
It's
to
not there
Pigeon
anymore.
Forge, there was one. But like we had just
It's Parlor Donuts now.
eaten
Parlor's not
Cookout.
bad.
You guys know Cookout? Heard of Cookout?
Family
It's a
Cookout.
It's like a fast food place. I think it's popular like in the South. But we had Cookout down when we were down there in Pigeon Forge. That was really good because we had just like pooped out, and then there's a Krispy Kreme across the street, but I was just like too pooped.
Oh yeah, I get it. Was the hot sign on when you seen it?
Yeah, but I
could have got a 3-pack.
Because like that whole weekend, I just pooped out.
So yeah, that's what you do on vacations. Poop.
Oh, another place. Actually, I just had while you were on that cruise. You got to try this place. It's pretty popular across the U.S. I think it started in L.A., but they finally brought a couple. Well, there's one in Florence, and then they're putting one up in Oakley. Dave's Hot Chicken.
Oh, I've heard of those. It's like supposed to be like Joella's Hot Chicken.
Yeah. Since they closed that, I don't think that's open.
Yeah.
There's like no hot chicken around here.
Damn.
So I was hyped. I saw that open like pretty recently, and I went and tried that. That's probably the best chicken from a chain you can get.
Damn.
And I got extra hot. Oh my! I got extra hot. There's a scale that goes from like no spice up to Reaper, and extra hot is right below the Reaper. But it was I was sweating eating it.
Holy shit!
But
Nate.
the next day is really when I felt it.
I was in
2 different Krogers, and I had to make like emergency trips to their public restroom.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 different the next day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so if you do get extra hot,
don't get extra hot.
be careful.
And clean you out.
Yeah.
I got a good poop out location. My lady just found this one, the Taqueria El Pastor Raro on Mount Carmel Road.
Damn, why does Mount Carmel sound like
And it's just a little truck, but that shit's the real deal. They got the fucking spinning
real.
top
Oh,
for the meat.
that's a nice video too.
You don't find this anywhere else. Well, not here at least.
That's some good.
They should have the pineapple up top. There it is. They cut a slice of the pineapple off for you.
Damn.
They kind of just...
there.
Dude,
Where's that at?
That's Mount Carmel.
Where the fuck is Mount Carmel? It sounds like out by my girlfriend.
That's out by fucking east side.
Is it?
Mount Carmel's around Anderson.
Damn, that looks good.
But yeah, they got fucking them juicy ass like. Wait, I gotta find a good one. I just had a little like creamy little El Pastor or birria.
Yeah.
Birria.
But look, bro, they're just juicy as fuck.
Yeah.
And then you get some like dipping cum with them.
Damn.
Did you try it?
Not yet.
Oh.
Probably, well, maybe this weekend or next, but they got fucking, it comes with like the side of the, I can't find it now, but it's like a bowl of like just fucking
juice.
Grease, and it's like, you just dip it in there and fucking, it's like dripping down your arm.
Oh, yeah, that's how that works.
So one day we're
try
gonna
that
get
shit.
that shit, but fucking, this is the real deal. Taco truck cash only, so bring your cash. They don't do credit cards, you know what I mean. But there you go. I'm looking forward to trying that. But you don't get a lot of the ones with the spinning top. That's like the real shit there. There's the little cum drip. You dip it in
Damn,
that.
yeah,
You dip it in that fucking
I'll bet you theirs is like different too. It's got
$2 tacos.
Damn.
It's like Mexico prices
Holy
too.
shit. That's how you know it's a good deal. Cash only.
And Tuesdays they do buy one get one free tacos.
Go Tuesday.
Tortas $11.
Damn,
Quesadillas $8. There you go.
I gotta
not
try
bad.
that shit out.
That's really not bad. $2 for a fucking cum taco.
Damn, that's the real shit. See, I think a lot of people have that false perception. Like, you ask a middle-aged like white mother what a taco is. She's like, I go to the store, I get ground beef, we get some sharp cheddar cheese, lettuce, and Ortega taco sauce.
What type of tortillas?
She said, Old El Paso.
Old Mission tortillas.
Yeah. She's like, that's a taco. What do you mean?
With cheese,
It's
craft
like, nah,
cheese
for
on
real.
top.
What an actual authentic Mexican taco is that right there. Taquera La Paso de Mandala. Yeah.
Mission.
That place right there. That's real. I've had street tacos before. Those are good as fuck. That place looks good. Like good.
Like these tortillas
Yeah,
here.
those are just the white
Mission,
mom
bro.
tacos, bro.
And they're not corn, they're flour too. So
like
whole wheat. Fuck am I gonna do with the whole
like
wheat
you already know
tortilla?
some like fucking suburban mothers like, we're having taco night. It's just fucking that.
They got like the fucking Kraft shredded right there next to it. Like, just Mexican on the bag.
Like I said,
Kroger
look up
brand.
the Ortega. The Ortega
Already
taco
know.
sauce. Look it up.
Bro, you get a whole kit. You get a whole
The
kit.
Ortega.
Yeah, you can buy the whole kit.
Bro, you just buy the kit.
Taco kit.
Hey, that shit. They
Ortega.
got a bottle of that. They're
Bro.
like, it's Mexican. You
Bro.
read it. It's like made in like fucking Vermont. Some
There
shit.
you go, bro. I'll show you some good taco sauce. It is.
It's taco night.
If you ever want to find some like good green salsa, red salsa, that's some good shit.
yeah,
It
I
did.
haven't had it.
That's some good
That
shit.
shit looks good.
Put that on fucking
The
everything.
green or the red?
I like the green, and there's different types of green. You get the dark green or the green.
Verde.
Verde. But yeah, I'm
Shit's
more
good.
of a salsa verde.
So I gotta put some poop on the map right now too. All right. So we gotta put some poop on the map. All right. I got a good concept. All right. I'm gonna try to fucking sell this concept without selling this concept, if you know what I mean, because I don't want to put in any effort. Well, why don't they have a Cincinnati buffet that serves Skyline chili, Montgomery and barbecue, La Rosa's and Graters for $34.99?
Bro, we don't need that. I'm gonna be honest.
Like, why don't they do that shit at like a Reds game or something? It's like a Cincinnati buffet.
And like Rheingeist cans and
Yeah, sure.
to go.
Include it. Why not? Sell them a fucking 6-month lease. Why don't we have that? A
'Cause that's
Cincinnati
just too
buffet.
much.
We need that.
It's like, as a Cincinnatian,
Bro.
right? I love it all.
That might
And
overload
I hate
the city.
like, yeah, like I hate, like, all right, we can go to Montgomery and on this day or on your birthday. Skyline, I can get them on a Tuesday. La Rosa's on a Friday. It's like, nah, I want it all at once. It's like how I used to do my drugs. It's like I wanted my beer, my Xanax,
Yeah, you want
my
a little
Coke,
sampler
my
right in
Percocet,
front of you.
my weed, my fucking
Exactly.
Marlboros, all at once.
You don't even know which one you're feeling
I
at
wanted
the time.
it all together
It's all-
on the table.
It's a little cocktail. You don't
It's
know
like,
which one you're feeling.
No, it's like that's what I want.
Like, which one's making me shit? Is it the spaghetti or the fucking pizza?
But like that would do numbers. I feel like a Cincinnati buffet.
That would do too much. Like,
That would be great.
For real?
That
One
might-
location.
they might break Cincinnati over that shit. Like, that's
Like-
too much.
At the
Overload the
Reds
city.
games, the Sky Rosa is like
Oh,
so
yeah.
popular, but you have to like
Buy it
actually,
separately.
Yeah, buy it separately.
Mm.
So
It's
why
like,
wouldn't you just
why-
buy them? Why make people go to
$10
That's
for a
that's
hot
what I
dog
mean.
ballpark?
Like $34.99. You know, the kids eat free on Tuesdays. You know, type shit.
Instead of paying fucking Paul Brown
Yeah, exactly.
all this taxpayer money,
It's like, why don't we just fucking make a Cincinnati buffet?
give us something we really need.
I think that's a good pitch too. You
I
know
just
what
think
mean?
that's funny how the taxpayers got to pay for the stadium because who's buying tickets to get into the game?
taxpayer.
Taxpayers are already paying you, so you just want to fuck them again?
Where does all the money from the NFL go?
I don't know.
And
Where's it go?
Jamal Chase's pocket.
Jamal Chase's
T.
asshole,
Higgins tank.
so he can shoot someone with a Nerf gun outside or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck they did.
Joe Burrow was just at the Met Gala. He was at the Met Gala.
With Olivia Hinton or what's her name?
Done.
Olivia Dunn.
Dang.
He had one of those like Instagram models. Actually,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
Sports Illustrated. Olivia Ponton.
She was the one at his house when it got robbed.
Yeah, she was.
yeah.
Like, he's just like, yeah, that's just my home.
Yeah,
Watch
I think
this
she
shit.
said she's like his employee.
What is she employed to do exactly?
But yeah, I don't know, man. Cincinnati buffet it just sounds nice. It's got a good hint. It's like, where do you want to go? It's like the Chinese buffet? No. Or you want to go Golden Corral? No. The
Never.
buffet at the casino? No. A Cincinnati buffet? Yeah. Just sounds good. It's like I can get it
Cincinnati
all
buffet.
in one place. One fucking place.
It's like a hangout too. Everyone knows everybody.
bro, they could show Bengals games in that motherfucker.
You know there's beer.
Bro, they'd have Cincy Light, they'd have Geist,
Cincy
they'd have
Light.
it all. Like
50
I don't
West.
know why they don't just the city don't get together and do something like that. It's like you
They're
want to make the
retarded.
subway station into a fucking pool, make it a
it into the
Cincinnati
Cincinnati
buffet.
They're thinking about some other shit.
Just sounds great.
Underground Cincinnati.
They're doing
buffet.
everything but listening to the people
It's
who
like,
actually are going
that's-
to be giving you the money.
Oh fuck yeah, I'd be in there at least once a month. I
City
mean,
council's worried about fucking who knows what.
And you do the math on that. If I'm guaranteeing you once a month, that means everybody else in the city's guaranteeing you once a month. And everyone's once a month is going to vary at what time of the month.
And that'll be like an attraction for the city. They'll come down from Cleveland to see that shit.
Instead of having to go to all these different restaurants.
Fuck this Oakley food court with this random dog shit food. It's like, you know what I mean? Oakley food court. That's what I mean. It's like, put a fucking Cincinnati buffet on the back. That would be fire.
Where would they put it, though?
It would have
Downtown?
to be somewhere like, maybe
Subway.
Next to Med Pace or something?
Yeah, Med Pace, where that fucking...
That other fucking buffet or food court is.
Building.
Yeah, exactly. Paycor building.
Paycor got bought out anyway.
Yep.
They just buy Mad Tree, turn it into a buffet.
I mean, it's like, dude, that
Build it
would
on
do
one of the
very
bridges.
well downtown. That would do very well. Or like
would.
right on the banks. Or it's just like, dog, that's perfect. Right at Fountain Square, a Cincinnati buffet.
One of those empty lots down on the banks.
Right? I mean, it's like, dude, they're redoing the Duke Energy and shit. Put it in the Duke Energy.
Put it in the Duke Energy.
I mean, dude, I'm telling you, I don't know why Buddy and fucking...
We never got to...
all of them get together. The Lamborghinis, the Gregorys, the fucking Graders, the fucking...
We never got to break
Jeff
the news.
Throw Jeff Ruby.
Throw Jeff Ruby in the boat.
I don't know if you guys ever got this email, but I'm like tapped in. I don't know how the fuck,
shit.
but
Yeah,
I got
we gotta
an email
talk about
from the
that.
banks.
That happened. I forgot.
So beginning Friday, April 25th, the bank's public plaza becomes 21 and up. From on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I assume it's from all the shootings that are going on down there at the corner store.
Oh, yeah. They're trying to put a stop to that shit. They think that, like, oh, yeah, we're going to ID you. But it's like, all right, let's think about this, right? Let's take a deep breath and walk back a couple steps, all right? They want to ID anybody who's down at the banks past like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., right? They already do that to get inside the bars, right? So what are you saying, that little turf area?
Yeah.
That little turf area. To be inside the turf area, you got to get ID'd.
Yes.
It's like, how are they going to do that? It's like, you know how, like, you remember how they got them barricades set up so it's like it's not a street anymore and they got them random like fake plants and shit?
Exactly.
It's like, what are you going to do? You're going to like block all of that off even more and make it a one line, one way in, one way out?
Takes like 2 hours to get through the line.
Yeah,
like
just to get to the bars to wait in line for the bar.
There's a line for the line now.
Gotta wait in the line to get in
then
the
they'll
banks.
double ID
Then the
you.
line to get in the bar. Then another line to get your drink.
in the bar.
Jeez. You have your ID. I gave it to the fucking doorman.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had to fucking.
How you think I got in
I
here?
had to give it to the bank's director. I had to give it to the doorman.
If I'm here past 10 p.m., don't you think I got
I'm fucking
ID'd?
21.
She's like, I still need to see your ID, hon. Fuck you.
Hun. They always hit you with
Yeah.
the hun. Oh, because you're so much older than I am,
Yeah,
right?
right. Meanwhile, it's a fucking like 19-year-old dropout nursing college bitch.
19-year-old
She's
serving,
like, I've got an OnlyFans. I don't need this shit anymore.
19-year-old serving alcohol.
Oh yeah, I
There
mean
you
they
go.
do that. They do that shit. See, I think that's fucked. I haven't been to the bank since like that fucking New Year's night like years
Damn,
ago.
you're not missing anything.
That's like the last time I went down there.
If anything, came back with some less bullets than everyone else in their fucking flesh.
Oh yeah.
There you go. This applies only to the outdoor public plaza from Joe Nuxall Way to Walnut Street.
Jesus.
Individual businesses may have their own age restrictions after a certain hour, but they remain open to the public.
What time? What day did that start? Did it already start?
April 25th.
Damn, just about a week
I
ago.
walked through it. I walked through it on the 30th, and there was no
Dang. They
place
didn't
to-
set up the checkpoints yet.
Yeah, they're gonna have like a little tent.
So motherfuckers are going to be chilling at the Freedom Center, like posting up smoking blunts outside the
Yeah, they're
Freedom
like, you
Center.
can't touch us at the Freedom.
That's like the line.
It's the Underground Railroad. They're like, we free here, motherfucker. This ain't the bank. This
You
is the
see them
Freedom.
like rolling a fucking wood in their hand, like that type of. They're
They
like,
got the Henny bottle on the ground and shit. Yeah.
yeah,
It's like, you can't tell us shit.
bro. And
We
that's
had
already
the Freedom.
that's already how the banks is. Like
Oh.
people are down there just.
They're just talking
smoking
about
bud.
that little alley by the bars. It's like, how are you going to stop people from going to Smale Park?
Damn, that's crazy.
They got the whole park too.
Yeah,
The
what do you
Freedom
do if
Center
you're
of the
coming
park.
from?
Got it all roped off.
What if you're coming from Covington? You just gotta like stop and get frisked at the fucking bridge, or what's going
Oh
on
yeah,
there?
you got to walk over the Roebling and get frisked.
You gotta get ID'd before you can enter Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. That's how they're wanting to play.
That's the truth. They don't play about fucking the ID shit when it comes to like drinking in bars. It's like they really don't. They'll enforce that shit. But if you go to like a Mexican restaurant, they don't give two fucks.
they don't
you don't
give
even
two
get
shits.
ID'd at all.
No, not
They're
at
just
all.
like, what do you
on
want
the
to
cruise
drink?
ship, I went up for like a couple zeros and shit, and they don't even ID you. I mean, for like anything on that fucker either. The cruise ship, they're like, "You're good."
Yeah.
Yeah, how are they gonna get busted? Like, a cruise?
You're in fucking Jamaica. U.S. law doesn't apply here.
Exactly.
We're in international waters.
That's what they kept saying. No, seriously. I think the drinking age is 18 when you're in international waters.
Yeah,
That's a vibe.
down.
Because guess what? The casino's 18 when you're in international waters.
No shit.
Yeah. You could be 18 to walk in that casino. They weren't IDing dick in that casino. 18 is the age.
You know you don't need a boating license to drive around in Florida.
Oh, I believe that. There were some kids on the little creek we were on, the little river, our second to last day.
I don't even think you need
They
a
had
real
their own
license.
boat. There was like these little girls. They were like fucking 10 years old driving a little boat.
Well, I don't know about that, but
No, they were. They were like 10, 11 years old. I swear.
well, that's
they were
not
young.
legal. Forget the rules, but you don't need a boating license like Ohio.
Yeah. It was real. But we gotta touch on this. We gotta touch on this because I've seen a lot of shit. Man, so R.I.P. that deputy sheriff.
Who died?
R.I.P. to that deputy sheriff. That shit's been all over the news the past couple of days. It's sad. So what happened was, I guess is it Rodney Hinton Jr.?
Yeah.
Rodney Hinton Jr. So Rodney Hinton Jr.'s son was shot and killed by a Cincinnati police officer last Thursday, I think. And because the kid was in a stolen car and fled on foot and then pulled out a gun on Cincinnati police. He had a Glock 40 with an extended clip. That was a fucking illegal gun. And he pulled it and got killed by the police. So then his dad, the very next day, in vengeance, throttles his little Ford Fiesta or whatever the fuck it was at full throttle and hits a deputy sheriff that was directing traffic for a graduation ceremony up at UC. Up off MLK.
Who wasn't even connected to
Wasn't even connected at all.
I think he was like about to retire too.
Here he was. He retired 5 months ago. He was doing it. He picked up a
Community work,
detail for
yeah.
extra. I think he was actually doing it for free. Yeah. And fucking just macked the deputy sheriff directing traffic out of hate. But the fucked up part about this, right, is that deputy sheriff, the sheriff's office, had nothing to do with that fucking black kid getting shot and killed by Cincinnati police. It was Cincinnati police, not Hamilton County sheriffs. So the black dad's like, all cops. Well,
Yep.
Yep.
ACAB.
yep. And macked and killed his deputy sheriff. So then this dude...
Is there proof that the guy meant to kill him? Or was it an accident?
Oh, I mean, he had to. Like, it was like full throttle. Mac.
It's not like he accidentally hit him. He was.
Yeah, there's no like, oh, I'm sorry. I pulled up on the curb. Sorry. No, he like, woo, woo, like fucking into a tree type shit off MLK. And
Damn.
so it's so bad, right, that his first court hearing was yesterday. And a fucking riot broke out in the courtroom.
Seen.
Because of like the community disagreeing with the sheriffs, saying that the guy's innocent, like claiming that he's innocent, and it's like they're housing him in Claremont County, so he's not housed in the Hamilton County jail with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office.
What the fuck?
To protect him. So it's a huge thing. It's blowing up. I've seen it all over Facebook. People are trying to create GoFundMes for the guy. Like,
He ain't wrong. His son died and got killed by the police.
So we can
Can
kill
you
a cop.
blame him?
So go ahead and kill the cop,
yeah,
right?
go kill a cop. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Just because.
just because. Like, It's so fucked up, dude. And so yesterday was bad. Supposedly they shut down the whole jail yesterday.
And what was the reason the guy got shot by the cop?
He fled a stolen vehicle. Him and his like cousins stole a vehicle and got pulled over by cops in Price Hill.
Damn.
On Warsaw.
Dang.
And fled the scene.
Why were they shooting at him?
Because he pulled out a gun.
Okay.
So then his dad, again, the next day, ends up running over the sheriff. It's like, dude. And then there's so many people on Facebook, they're like, he innocent, free my man.
Damn.
Like,
I don't understand their mindset.
You killed a deputy sheriff.
And to begin with, the guy got killed because, what, did he pull a gun out on the cop?
The kid?
The initial guy who died?
The guy's son.
You want justice for a guy who's pulling a gun on a cop. Where's the logic there? And so then it escalates into killing another cop through this collateral.
Well, killing one cop, yeah, because no police died on the day. They shot and killed the boy. But then the next day, the father runs over a sheriff.
The dad did it.
Yeah, the dad did.
Damn.
Rodney Hinton Jr. That was the guy's name.
Lock the whole family up.
It's just so baffling. And GoFundMe apologized to Hamilton County and took off the GoFundMe page and refunded all the funds that people put because it was like, you're not about to start a GoFundMe page for a guy that killed a deputy sheriff.
And what, they're going to say that's racist?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what's happening right now. So the city of Cincinnati is like on fire right now. Whenever the next trial happens, it's fucked. Like it's fucked.
I didn't even know about this shit.
Oh, yeah. And so, like, the whole courtroom was filled with sheriffs, like Hamilton County sheriffs, to pay respect for the fucking police officer. The funeral is Friday for the sheriff, deputy sheriff. So it's like, dude, it's bad, man. It's going to be as bad as those race riots downtown, I'm telling you, is what people were saying.
But this, I don't get it because I don't think the police were in the wrong here.
The police were not in the wrong at all. That's the thing. But people were so fucking naive.
I'm guessing it was a white cop.
He's innocent.
And then it gets turned into a race thing.
Yeah.
That's what it's always going to be. If a black person dies from a cop, it's always going to be a race thing.
Yeah.
What happens when a white person gets shot by a black cop? Nothing.
Nothing. It's really bad, dude. I'm telling you right now, it's really fucking bad. And yesterday, supposedly, it was bad. All in front of the Justice Center. It was bad. All news agencies were there. All three of them. WLWT to come to.
Damn, I didn't even know
CPO,
the city was cooking.
19. All of them were there. It was huge yesterday is what I heard. Because I didn't return to work until today. So I was like, holy shit, when I
Probably
heard
a
all about
good thing.
No. Oh,
Stay
yeah, it was
out
a
of the
good
way.
thing I wasn't there. I was happy. I was on a poop day. So,
That's crazy.
R.I.P. to that deputy sheriff, man. Supposedly
Yeah.
he was like a real good guy. You know? And he'd served like 30-something years on the force. Retired 5 months ago. And, yeah, he was doing that traffic, directing traffic for a UC graduation ceremony up there. And out of a volunteer. He was volunteering.
Was he on a motorcycle?
No.
Just on foot.
Yeah.
I know one of the guys who does that.
I mean, it is all over the news. Probably open it up, probably first page.
The CPO app.
Boom, right there, front page.
Timeline. Now we got a breakdown.
Deaths of Ryan Hinton and Deputy Larry Henderson.
I just don't understand their logic.
Imagine boundless healthcare.
No, we don't need a free ad. We're not getting paid for it, so never mind on the ad. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy what's going on right now.
Here today, a homicide detective shared a new detailed timeline of Rodney Hinton Jr.'s alleged actions before crashing into Deputy Henderson. WCPO 9 News reporter Jay Shakur walks us through it.
Here's what we know right now about Rodney Hinton Jr.'s movements on Friday. A Cincinnati police detective said on May 2nd, shortly after 9:30 that morning, Rodney Hinton Jr., along with family, viewed body camera footage of a Cincinnati police officer shooting and killing his 18-year-old son, Ryan Hinton, the day before. Police say officers found Ryan and 3 other young men in a stolen Kia. When police arrived, the 4 men ran. Police ran after them, and officers say Ryan had a gun, and it was pointed toward an officer who shot him twice, killing him. The footage, which is a bit blurry at times, shows the shooting and Ryan falling to the ground. Police then say after reviewing that body cam video shortly after 10:30 a.m., Rodney leaves Cincinnati Police's Criminal Investigations Sections Unit's parking lot. Police say he left this first time upset and unable to drive. Family members describe him as agitated. Witnesses tell police he went to a couple of different locations, then returned to the parking lot around 12:40 p.m. They say Hinton came back to pick up a car left behind, and then for a second time,
he actually left the parking lot, followed by some family members, and then a few minutes later returned to the parking lot at CIS, drove through the parking lot, and then left the parking lot again.
Now, authorities say that final exit occurred at 12:49 p.m. Just 11 minutes later, police say Hinton plowed right into Henderson, who was operating a traffic light at the intersection of Martin Luther King Drive and Burnett Woods. A detective on this case claims video footage shows Hinton first stopping in a left turn lane before increasing the car's speed.
The vehicle accelerated quickly directly at where Deputy Henderson was standing.
Cincinnati police have not yet identified that officer who shot and killed Hinton's son. Prosecutors say they believe that Rodney Hinton Jr. just, quote, ran over the first officer he saw. Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News.
He's not going to, like, take his son's accountability for pulling a gun on the officer. I guess the officer's supposed to stand there and get shot. That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah. So because of that, the father's like, he reviewed the footage.
I kind of want to see the footage.
I'm sure we could find it.
And they said there's body cam footage. This one really took a twist.
Oh, yeah. So then 11 minutes after leaving the Cincinnati police headquarters place where he watched the body cam footage with the rest of his family of his son getting killed, he left and immediately went and ran over the first cop he saw.
No, he's in prison for probably life.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I mean, it ain't done yet, though. That's what I mean. The trial ain't done yet. And so supposedly the lawyer and stuff, like, the lawyer can't even defend him on this shit either. It's like, it's impossible.
What's there to defend?
Exactly.
I don't know if I don't know if they released the body camera, but there's like screenshots of it on the 2500 block of Warsaw Avenue. Is he like a Cincinnati player or some shit?
I have no clue. The son?
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he was. He was 18.
Damn. I didn't even hear about this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. It's been all over. All over.
Lives would change. Police say the 4 men jumped from the stolen car and ran when they were told to stop. Now, one of those men, Ryan Hinton,
Got a switch.
Pointed his gun at the officer, and then I'm going to help clarify what the chief said.
The body camera is kind of jolting as the officer's running. What that leaves us with is a very blurred image, unfortunately. However, based on the officer's interviews, the officer who did discharge his firearm said that when the individual came out between the dumpsters, he had the firearm in front of him. He was in like a bladed position, and it was pointed at the officer.
This story, police say the man who hit and killed that deputy this afternoon in Coreyville is the father of the man shot and killed yesterday by Cincinnati police. Now,
Well, there you go. I guess they're not putting out the footage just yet.
Probably not. So it's a wild case here right now. Very wild case.
I want to hear what this guy has to say.
Peace and blessings, all praises to
Oh,
the
God.
Most High. What you're about to see is some
Here we go. Photo proves Cincinnati police altered body cam footage. So I already know what he's about to say.
photos of the body cam footage shown on the news and by the sergeant of the Cincinnati Police Department in the death of 18-year-old Ryan Hinton. What you're going to see also is a never-before-seen photo of further body cam footage that they didn't show you on the news. And the reason that they didn't show you this on the news, because it disputes the narrative that Ryan Hinton was pointing a gun at police when he was shot. Now, if you saw the video from a couple of days ago, you heard the eyewitness say he had dropped the gun on the ground. When the police told him to drop the gun on the ground, then he started running. And so that already disputes the narrative. But these photos are going to show how these evil individuals, the police departments, have actually doctored the photo that you see. That's why they're not showing you the full video. And I also got a call from a video specialist who has confirmed that these videos have been doctored and compressed. As you'll hear her say that the officer was running and he was the camera's kind of jolting. That's why it's blurry. No, if you go back and look at any other officer's cameras when they're running, that camera is clear as day. So without further ado, let me just show you how they manipulated these photos. I'm going to start with the press conference. The sergeant of the Cincinnati Police Department put forth.
I think we just looked at that. Well, obviously when they don't release the video, makes it a little like sketchy. So it's hard to say. Once again, we don't know. But still, that doesn't make it okay for him to run over a cop or anybody.
Exactly.
But yeah,
GoFundMe
there you
removes fundraisers for man accused of killing sheriff's deputy. Why haven't Cincinnati police named officer involved in Ryan Hinton shooting?
I wonder why, because they're killing cops.
Where the shooting happened.
Well, there you go. Quite the way to end the podcast, huh?
It's crazy out here. It's very crazy.
Officer felt threatened. Yeah, I'd feel threatened too.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, what the fuck would anybody do in that situation? There's people with guns and they're hiding between dumpsters. Like,
running.
You're there to protect your life.
Yeah.
But it'd be okay for them to shoot the cop, right? There'd be no issue there.
So I'm not going to end the podcast on this one.
Yeah.
We're going to do one last thing and we're going to end the podcast
nicely,
on this note.
On a good note.
Nate, if you could pull up the second trailer to GTA 6.
Oh, yeah.
So all of us...
We got to wait another year.
And all of us gamers, we just got notified GTA 6 will not be coming out this year. We have to wait until May of 26. They're pushing it off another year. A lot of people are pissed. We're going to watch this up on the TV screen. We're going to enjoy this.
We'll watch it on the TV. Nate, you'll have to like hold up the laptop.
No sound. That's cool.
Damn, it looked real for a second.
It looks so real. It's crazy.
Looks
how
like
good
fucking
this
Jack
looks.
Nicholson.
It did, didn't it?
Like, it looks just...
It's kind of all right with no sound. It's all good.
It's all good.
Hold the video up for the camera so the folks can see it.
Oh, folks can see it.
Damn, bro, that's just a vibe.
It looks like Miami type shit.
I'll let them take an extra
year. Just look at this shit. Have you seen it yet? Did you watch it yesterday when Hogan sent it?
I didn't see shit. Hogan's been sending some shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's been
Look at
sending
this
some weird shit. You've been on X too much.
Lucia.
Damn, is she Latina or something?
He looks like the dude from Need for Speed. Or, I mean, what's that called? Fast and Furious.
Damn, she got out. First day out, they fucking back on the crime spree. Damn. Drinking Modelo.
GTA Modelo.
Bro, I'll let him take some extra time. This shit looks pretty good.
It's going to be fire.
Lucia. Damn, it is kind of fire.
Oh, it's going to be wild. I mean, this shit, like... I mean, they're going to have so much in this game. Look, he had like a Dolphins jersey.
Manatees.
Yeah.
Damn, it's got like a PS4 controller on the game. It's like a game in a game.
That's pretty much what it's going to be. Dude, it's going to be gnarly. Damn. 13 years. And that's what they said,
Damn,
too.
it's been that fucking long.
Guess what they
shit.
said, too. They said that the budget for this game is $2 billion.
It better be.
And guess how much it costs to build the Burj Khalifa in fucking
What is
Dubai?
that?
The tallest building in the world. $1.5 billion. Took 6 years.
And this took 13.
$2 billion.
To type some software code. Design some characters.
Dude, it's going to be wild.
I can't wait.
I mean, it's so shitty. We got to wait another year now.
I was pissed when they said that.
The official release.
How much is it gonna? They're gonna wait
because it was supposed to come out this October.
Yep.
And they pushed it back for.
They're
whole
gonna
year.
wait until they start charging games $80 a piece, and then this will be like $80.
Yeah. Easy.
I won't mind.
Oh, nobody's gonna mind.
It's gonna like you're just gonna be able to play it for so long for years,
bro.
Like
they're gonna
playing-
constantly keep updating the online.
People are still playing GTA 5, so like,
We don't have a
just
choice.
imagine how long this is gonna.
Oh, we're not
last.
getting another one for 30
I've heard you're
years.
going to be doing crazy shit. It's going to have like Tony Hawk Pro Skater in it. It's going to have like fucking sports betting
Just
AG
imagine
in
the
it.
mods
It's going to
in it.
have like fucking. It's going to have everything. You
The
could ever
modders are
imagine.
gonna make
No,
it
I
even
think you're going to
better.
be able to have like real girlfriends in the game. It's going to be like Roblox Bucks. It's going to be like fucking Gary's mod times a million. It's going to be like fucking.
Just think about like the radio, just like the radio stations that you're gonna be able to listen.
God. I can only imagine. I bet you already know because Kendrick was in GTA 5. They're gonna have like
It'll be like Kodak Black.
Damn, that he would
Broward
be
County.
in that shit.
Yeah.
Broward County radio.
He's like, it's your boy Kodak. He's like, we tuning
I'm
in.
yacked out, but I'm in the White House tomorrow. One day yacked out.
He's like, I'm in the White House yesterday.
I was in the White House bathroom doing some cocaine.
Bro, it's gonna be wild. So like it's very heavy to know we got another year because I'm like, damn, we were so close.
Kind
You
of
know what I mean?
forgot about it.
Yeah, that's how we need to be now. Let's kind of forget
have
about
to.
it. It's because it's like, damn, it's just going to happen. And when that shit drops, because I was already planning on doing it if it did drop in October, I mean, I'm taking a week off work. Like, that is going to be vacation. It's like, I'm
I'm
just
gonna
going to
live in the game.
bro, I'm just taking a week off, eat Domino's, be a poop. Be like,
DoorDash every meal.
oh, yeah. It's going to be like Eric Cartman on fucking
Just
World of Warcraft.
Pizza boxes all on the floor
Mountain Dew.
everywhere.
Oh, it's going to just be a
Couple
poop
days.
sesh. I can't wait for it, honestly. I mean, I honestly, realistically think there's going to be like everything you can do in life in that game. Like, you can probably go on a cruise in that game.
Type shit.
Type shit.
It's got me itching to play like. I've never played Red Dead Redemption, but I kind of
Damn.
want to play like
Some
Red
Red
Dead
Dead.
Redemption 2 to like hold me over for another year.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
not the same though.
You got to get on that Armor
You
Reforger
gotta
with
keep.
Hogan.
You gotta keep tapping
been
X
playing?
to
We're
fucking
about to play tonight.
make the horse go faster.
Oh, I know. You can run a marathon in the game. It's like keep tapping X for 26 miles.
Red Dead like would be nice if there was like a super horse or something. Something you
There
didn't have-
is. You can get mods and put a Dodge Challenger in that motherfucker.
of course, but
Hell,
that ain't the real shit. SR10, fucking Red Dead.
I've seen that mod, I swear. Bro, they're going to have so much. It's going to be like your brain's going to break. Like, you thought you were getting brain rot from Instagram Reels. Your brain's going to rot from GTA 6.
They're gonna have
like,
reels in
I don't
GTA.
know if you guys have seen Ready Player One, the movie.
Yeah,
It'll be like that, like people like
VR.
jumping off, like killing themselves because they like died in game.
It's gonna take cyberbullying to another level.
No, I mean, it's going to be different. It's going to have that stench to it. I mean, you might have an opportunity to capitalize and really start, like, what do you call it? Not screen sharing, but fucking streaming.
Monetize.
Yeah, you might be able to really make some good videos. And, like, if you get deep into editing and shit, you can really try to make some money off that shit in that way. So we're all worried, you know. We got to wait another year, but it'll be all right. We're going to just keep on going, keep on moving. grooving. It'll get here soon enough. We got to keep enjoying the weather, though. It's going to be a nice weather here in Cincinnati this weekend, so enjoy the weather. I'm going to probably lay out the pool, keep the tan going. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. But all right, people.
All right.
That's it.
That's that.
All right. 148. It's over. Get on with your day.